Sometimes I gotta stay up all night. It's like all day, all night, just thinking about how am I supposed to teach them about the atmosphere? You know? And it's like, it's like my mom and dad when I was a kid. They going, hey, is anybody home? It's like, well, you can see the skin, right? Well, unless you crack your head open, you can't see, the cranium. I mean, that's like bone, So, it's visible but invisible. Now, it's visible but invisible. Invisible but invisible. Okay. Well, explosive blessings happen every day. Is anybody home upstairs? Hold on. What my dad would do. He'd be like, hey, come on. Knock and it shall be opened. What do you mean? Well, if you hit your head too hard, you bust your cranium open, everybody gonna see what's inside. It's like, hold on. Well, that didn't help because all I see is a bunch of brain tissue and some bones, a little bit of skin. I'm like, no, I can't really tell. Hold on. Hey, is anybody home? It's like, man, would you quit knocking on my head? And his God's like, no, I'm not done yet. Come on. He goes, do you have electronic impulses inside of the brain? Okay, so if you could put a potato in water with a little bit of electrolysis and you can light up a light bulb, then what's God doing in your brain while you're hearing the words that I speak right now? And he goes, man, so you mean when someone hears or sees something, the electrolysis in their brain, because your brain, is mostly water, and the synapses of those brain tissues that, the electric impulses just from synapse to synapse glues the brain tissues together like ideas transmitting throughout the body and then translating into something into the environment. And that's like Tom Cruise in the Church of Scientology. Everybody said, what do you mean Tom Cruise doesn't believe in God? He's like, no, man. He started, to be a member of the church in Scientology because if I can get science and God, in case people got backwards, it's like, man, that's God and science, which makes gas for better fuels. And there's proof of that every day that good brains and intelligence with education is walking around. Education is the cure for the zombie apocalypse. How can I educate some of those people? And it says, well, if we don't have enough, maybe we build more churches. More churches. And by the time they start seeing churches everywhere, they go, man, maybe we should get some of our neighbors into that church. That way, when we send missions across the ocean, they go, man, that's why they got all those churches in America. And it says, well, they thought it was just a building, so we built more buildings. That way, they could see that from each one of those buildings there comes more thoughts. And from each of those thoughts, more civilizations, and from those civilizations, more solutions. And then, man, we really got a mission out there in the desert building stuff. And then from that, we launch throughout the world for like a mission planet Earth of one nation educators for a mission Mars. And they go, that's what those crazy ministers at NASA was talking about. And we go, man, thank God somebody said it, amen.